Namaste, my dear children of Class 7A and 7B. A warm welcome to you all. Once again, we are in the online class. Now today, I decide to take a small poem, and that is, the name of the poem is Mystery of the Talking Fan. It is page number 97. Mystery of the Talking Fan. Have you ever heard a fan talking, children? I don't think so, because even I haven't heard a fan talking. Then why is it said that here in this poem the fan talks, and that too it is a mystery? Why? Let us see. Is there a ceiling fan in the room where you are sitting now? Is the fan quiet or noisy? If it is noisy, you may be sure it is a distant relative of the talking fan in the poem which you are going to read. So children, Mystery of the Talking Fan, the title itself has got a mystery, right? Doesn't it sound to be? Yes. Here in the poem, the poet Maud Rubin says, this fan, the fan in the poem, it talks. What does it mean that it talks? It chatters. That means the sound of the fan is here compared to the noise made by human beings, the sound made by human beings. That is why they say chatter. Okay? Is there a ceiling fan in the room where you are sitting? Do you have a ceiling fan in the room that is talking? Or is it silent? If it is noisy, if it is talking, if it is making any noise, you may be sure it is a distant relative of the talking fan in the poem, which you are going to read. So surely children, the fan at your place, if at all it is talking, it is chattering, then surely that fan is a relative of the fan in the poem. Okay? Let's see what is written here. Once there was a talking fan. In a trickle his chatter. I couldn't quite hear what he said, and I hope it doesn't matter. Because one day somebody oiled his little whirling motor, and all the mystery was spoiled. He ran as still as water. So you see children, once the poet says there was a talking fan. And what do you mean by talking fan? It was going on making noise. The noise was coming from the motor. Okay? And how does the noise come? The noise comes because of electricity. Okay? Because the motor runs on electricity. Yes. So why was this noise coming? Surely the motor must be starving. Usually children, why do they cry? Because they are hungry, isn't it? So when you feed them with milk or with any food, they'll keep quiet, they'll stop their cry, isn't it? So similarly, the motor over here was making noise. Why? Because it was lacking something. What was it lacking? The motor was not oiled. Okay? Actually, the motor wanted to say something to the poet, and that is why the noise was coming. And the poet, unfortunately, could not comprehend, could not understand what the fan was telling. What was the fan talking? The poet could not comprehend. But later on, somebody oiled it. somebody oiled the motor, and then what happened? Yes, the fan became silent and it started functioning very peacefully, very smoothly. Okay? So that is the poem. Once there was a talking fan, electrical his chatter. I couldn't quite hear what he said, and I hope it doesn't matter. The poet says, I could not understand what he was trying to tell, what the fan was trying to tell me. It was making noise. And the noise was because of electricity. Because the fan was running on electricity. And what it was trying to tell me, I could not understand. And he says, oh, but it doesn't matter. Because one day somebody oiled it. The poet says, one day somebody came and oiled the motor. And then what happens? His little whirling motor, somebody oiled. And all the mystery was spoiled. That means they all came to understand that the motor was starving for oil. And that is why it was making noise. So once it was oiled, the fan started running smoothly. He ran as still as water. Understood? So children, this is the poem. I hope all of you have liked it. Read the poem and come to the class. We'll do the other exercises from there. Okay? So see you then tomorrow. Bye-bye.